This week on Kickstarter, GameFound, and Back-A-Kit is gonna be insane. There are so many great games coming out and even more to come. That's right, in this video I'll be letting you guys know about some upcoming crowdfunding games. Speaking about upcoming crowdfunding games, Slay the Spire has finally announced the launch date. That's right, it's finally happening. It's coming to Kickstarter November 1st. Get your wallets out because it is gonna be a big one. If you don't know what Slay the Spire is, this is going to be a deck building adventure co-op game that's based off the video game. Now that you guys know about that one, let's talk about some more upcoming crowdfunding campaigns. Oathsworn Into the Deep Woods is coming to Kickstarter October 18th. A 1 to 4 player dark fantasy board game with epic storytelling, brand new mechanics, and it is a giant monster miniature boss battling game. If you love amazing narrative campaign games, this is definitely one to jump in on. Has a lot of good surprises, again, epic storytelling, highly recommended, a lot of good reviews, and there are some sweet looking miniatures. What's not to love about this one? Make sure to check it out. Next up, we have the Wormwood Modular Sit and Stand Desk. It's gonna cost $3,000 and there's roughly only gonna be 5,000 slots available. This is also dropping on October 18th. Nothing to really do with board games, but this is dropping on Kickstarter fairly soon and I want to let you guys know about it because Wormwood does make amazing products. And who knows, you might want a new computer desk. Destiny Witchward, also dropping on the 18th over on GameFound. This is going to be a big expansion for Destiny's with brand new lore and monsters to add to the game. And competing with Lucky Duck Games, also over on GameFound, is Chip Theory Games, dropping a new game called 20 Strong, also on the 18th. A new deck-based game system capable of being played in roughly 30 minutes or less, and it's going to have free shipping. That's right, you heard me, this one is going to have free shipping, and it's by Chip Theory Games. Not much is really known about this game yet, but there's going to be a limited number of games that they are going to be selling on GameFound. So make sure you follow it so you don't miss out. I'm sure it's going to be a great game. Plus, there is a lot of Chip Theory fans out there for good reasons because they make good, fun, incredible games. So make sure you sign up for this one so you don't miss out. It's going to be a big one over on GameFound. Next up over on Kickstarter, we have a new expansion for Canvas, Finishing Touches. The third game launching in the Canvas trilogy. Complete your work of art and show it off to the world with new frames. These frames will add a new layer of interaction among the players. Spirit Island Nature Incarnated over on Back-A-Kit. I talked about this one already in my other upcoming October Kickstarter video, so make sure to check that one out if you haven't already. But if you're a fan of Spirit Island, this is an expansion that you don't want to miss. Dreadful Meadows, a land of tricks and treats where players compete to be the sweetest supplier. You do this by sowing and growing sinister seeds to create different candy crops through crafty candy patch placements. Tower of the Sun, build, fight, climb, and shine your clan. An abstract strategy game in which 2 to 4 players take on the role as a mystical clan, each coming from their own unique and beautiful regions of the world. Next up, we have the second edition to a really great hockey game. That's right, Trick Shot 2nd Edition is coming to GameFound. This edition offers new abilities for all the arena cards. It will introduce new player cards and multiple improvements to the gameplay and so much more. I actually saw people playing this over at Shucks. The booth was always busy, so if you're looking for a good hockey game that you don't have to strap on skates for, then definitely look into this one. Barbarian Kingdoms over on GameFound, an asymmetrical and competitive strategy game where players control their own kingdoms and compete for power over Western Europe. The first player to control 7 territories or eliminate 2 opposing kings wins the game. Looks pretty cool, I like the artwork, the board is kind of different. Regardless, if you're into area control games, this is another one I think you should check out. Deep Shelf, explore the deepest reaches of the ocean and extract valuable resources. Deep Shelf is a game of deep sea exploration, development, and research. Players take on the role of competing corporations seeking to find and develop resources and extract the rare earth metals, transport them to the surface, and research the unexplored depths of the ocean. Cool looking artwork with a unique theme. This one kind of reminds me of an ocean version of Catan. Hampero, a hand management card-driven action selection game where you build wind farms and then expand and improve your grid to master the energy. Artisans, develop your skills and craft gorgeous art objects in this fast-paced card game. The game is played over 12 rounds and the goal of the game is to craft art objects and win victory points. You do this by trading or collecting different material cards from the center market or craft ones that are available through the art objects. Goblin Uprising. Play as goblins and lead the revolution in the semi-cooperative board game where you will need to make powerful allies and betray your friends in this chaotic adventure game made for 2 to 6 players. We finally have the Queen's Dilemma finally coming to Kickstarter by the end of the month. If you love the King's Dilemma, then this is probably something that you want to pick up as well. Just keep in mind that the decisions that you make in the game does have consequences. So make sure you play with the right game group. Check out Zoo Tycoon. Watch the zoo of your dreams come true. In this 2 to 4 player game, the players will compete to build the most successful zoo. It's strategic and thematic. The game offers players freedom to develop their own zoo with over 34 species, food booths, food shops, and so much more. So, can you build the best zoo? Haunticulture, a tile bidding game about plants and monsters. In this game, players will bid for plants and ornament tiles using the monster cards they have in their hand. Each monster has a gardening skill number. The higher, the better. The game will end after 4 rounds, and the player with the highest score will win the game. Survival of the fattest. Take on the role of a woodland creature and use your unique tricks and abilities to forage for food. Spend time gathering food to complete delicious recipes from the market. After 3 seasons, if you fed your creatures and gained the most amount of victory points, you will be declared the winner. As always, I'll have dates and links for all these games in the description box down below, and make sure to let me know in the comment section what games you guys are looking forward to. Until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.